So, I was in the middle of putting my models away after I was unpacking from the bat rep a few days ago. And obviously I've just literally uploaded another video and I thought, yeah, I'm going to see how far I've gone with the painting challenge I set myself back on the 2nd of January. I actually went through with a friend groups of about 500 points worth of models at a time. And we actually made a list of them, and my challenge was from the 2nd of January by the 17th of March, which gave me, I think it was 10.5 weeks or 9.5, I don't remember, to paint as much of my Blood Angels and Dark Eldar and hopefully finish them by March the 17th. And I'm not doing too bad, but I've pretty much hit the brick wall and I don't know how much more I can continue with. Obviously new armies on the horizon if you've just watched the last video as well. I have it. Most of it is built. Most of it is undercoated. But I don't know whether to make a start on that or whether to keep going with the challenge. And I want to know what you guys think after I talk you through what the challenge was. So I'm just going to back off a little bit and show you how many models I had to paint in 10 weeks. Yeah, that's a lot. However, looking at what I have actually painted, I'm actually quite pleased. So I'll talk you through what I've actually getting painted and what's left, and please comment whether or not you think I should continue with the challenge, or whether you think I should start on my new army. So for the Blood Angels, what I've actually getting painted is Cabulo, the new Sanguinary Priest, Mephiston, Lamartez, just scoot round, the old Metal Terminator Captain, which actually, although he's smaller than the new Terminators, is a really, really nice model, and I do like the pose. So, what I've done with all my characters as well, I mean the Terminator is obviously on a Terminator size base, but all the characters are actually on the 32mm base that you get with the Blood Angel Tactical Squad. The rest of my Blood Angels are actually based on, I think, is it 28mm bases or 25s? I didn't really want to change that. So the spare bases I've got, or rather the bases I got with them, I used on each of my characters. So yeah, we've then got a normal chaplain, we have a captain, magnetized backpack of course, librarian, again with a magnetized backpack. Just to point out as well, the Sanguinary Priest actually, let's get to focus. The Sanguinary Priest actually has a magnetized backpack as well, so I can run all of those with either jump packs or normal backpacks. So I've got them painted. I've got myself 10 Death Company painted up. 5 here with bow guns due to the relentless special rule that they have. It's quite handy just to lay down a lot of firepower. These 4 are the just clip-on plastic Marines, where you literally just clip on the bow guns. The 5 at the back and this one are all old metal models, which I actually picked up from my local gaming store, second hand, unpainted or base coated black, I believe. So yeah, I actually drilled them out and magnetized the backpacks with them. Also on the subject of local gaming store, if anyone lives in northeast England, Games of War at Seaham, it's in County Down, right on the east coast. Fantastic little community there. Great people from the shop. Big shout out to Yvonne, Scott and Alan. Pretty much any miniature game they can get hold of models for, normally at a discounted price. A lot of card games go on. There's always Magic Nights on, 40k tournaments, X-Wing, you name it, somebody there plays it. Check them out on Facebook as well. In relation to the tanks, I did actually paint the Flamestorm Bow by itself as one of the groups. And I was sat looking the next two groups of Blood Angels, and I realised that there was, in one group I put the Land Raider, Predator, Terminator Librarian, and the Sanguinor. In the next group was the Vindicator, Whirlwind, and Razorback, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do them all in one go. Memo to self and no to others: never attempt to paint a Land Raider, a Whirlwind, a Predator, a Razorback, and Vindicator all at once. That was 1 week of hell, but I'm pleased I made it through. As you can see, that's about half of my tank force, and it looks really nice. We've then got the new Blood Angel Tactical Squad there. I was a bit sceptical about them at first. They appeared to be just kind of a mishmash of Sanguinary Guard and Death Company. However, due to Blood Angels now only having Tactical Marines and Scouts as Troops choice, I only had one Tactical Squad, so I thought, why not, I'll get another. Really interesting to build as well, lots of nice parts. The Sergeant that you see there in the blonde hair, he is fully magnetised at the shoulders and the wrists, so I can swap out all the spare parts. I then got 5 Close Combat Scouts painted. Sorry for the shadows there. But yeah, got them done. 5 Assault Terminators that you see there. 2 of them are the Space Hulk ones, and the other 3 that you see there in the middle. That's because I actually had another Terminator Assault Squad already painted with 3 hammers and 2 lightning claws, so I can, you know, run 5 and 5 now as well. Down there we have 4 bikes, an attack bike and a land speeder. There is a heavy flamer under the land speeder that's magnetised. I've got the assault cannon there as well. The multi-melter on the top is magnetised. It's magnetised the same way as the heavy bolter on the attack bike, so I can literally just swap them out. So as for Blood Angels, that's how far I'm getting. Left to paint still was a 4-man Devastator squad, Terminator Librarian, the Tech Marine and Servitors, which are now built, and a drop pod. I've then got 11 tactical Terminators. They're the Space Hulk ones, barring 2 or 3, which are... I used basically a Terminator Tactical Squad kit and the spares off my Assault Squad to build 5 to fit around the Space Hulk ones. So I'll run 2 Tacticals and 2 Assault Squads. I've then got 10 Stern Guard next. They are fully magnetised, and I tend to run them as Tactical Marines with the 3 Storm Raven formation. I don't know whether to magnetise the heads yet. Obviously, Stern Guard have gold helmets. I'm thinking I'm probably going to magnetise them so I can switch out gold and red helmets. Some people might say, well, why bother? I don't know. I'm very fussy. I've then got my 5 Vanguard, which, although built, they're in the process of being magnetised. Obviously, I've sprayed all of the arms. So I don't have any combination of weapons on all of them that I want. Now, that's what's left of the Blood Angels. Now, I'm pretty fed up with painting power armour now, so I don't know whether to continue with that. I feel like if I was to paint at least the Tactical Marines or the Stern Guard and the Vanguard, as well as the drop pod, that's pretty much everything I'm not mainly going to use in my army. I do have Devastators painted, never field them. Tech Marine and Librarian, never going to field them. Sanguinor, again, not too sure about. Dark Eldar wise, what I'm getting through, as you've probably seen in the last video, the Incubi and the Mandrakes are nearly finished. I might get them finished tonight, possibly tomorrow. I got through 10 racks. The racks, 2 of them have their right arm magnetised, so I can switch out Ossifactor, Hex Rifle, Liquefire Gun. 2 of them have both arms magnetised for the Akathist. Obviously, we can take close combat weapons or more shooty weapons. I then got Urian Rakarth there, and 6 Grotesque that you can see painted. I got through 10 old school warriors. Some of them have been refreshed, let's say, with spare parts from the newer warrior kit, like oh, give me a sec, this one here, The head was a little bit damaged. I got these second hand. The head was a bit damaged and the gun was falling off and a bit broken, so that was a spare head and gun from a warrior kit. So yeah, I got through 10 of them. I got through 10 of the new warriors as well. Really like the new warrior models. Really impressed with them. Lots and lots of detail on there. I got through 5 Scourge. Again, all my Scourge are fully magnetised, so I can swap weapons in and out. Unfortunately, I've only got 2 haywire blasters. Most people are happy for me to proxy the Dark Lance and the Heat Lance's haywire blasters as well. I got a Venom done, and there's one of Josh's Necrons. If you've seen the battle report, I guess he got a bit tangled up in the chain flails that are dangling along the bottom. We go through Raider. I just point out as well that when I paint me Dark Eldar, I do put green gems down one side and blue down the other. I decided to do the sails the opposite way around. So if you see there, we've got blue gems just on the sail, and then the sail itself is green. But if we spin the Raider around, see on that side I've got green gems with a blue sail. So that's kind of the theme I'm going with the colours. So the Reaper, the Forge World Reaper there, is also the same. Obviously blue gems on this side with the green sail, and the same the other way. I've then got a Ravager, which again is the same way. You can probably tell that the Ravager hasn't had its final highlight yet. I'm hoping to get around to that. And I've got an old school Raider as well from eBay. I think I got it for about £5. There is a few parts missing from it, but I still think it looks pretty cool. The last 4 Reavers, I do have 9 altogether, but they are the last 4 that needed painting, so I managed to get through them. And all that's left to paint for me Dark Eldar is 20 Witches and 10 Hellions. But honestly, I really don't know if I can. I've got 3 weeks left to get through that, and I don't know if I can do it. But the good thing is I've got new army on the horizon. So my point is, my question rather is, what do people think? Do they want to see me finish as much of this challenge as I can, or should I start my new army and just paint the models here on the side that I'm actually going to use? I'd like to point out I don't actually use my witches, or very, very rarely. Hellions, again, I field them if I feel like a change. They tend never to do anything though. So yeah, that's how far through my challenge I am. I'd like to know what people think. Should I continue? Should I start my new army?